it's working. Is it working? Can you hear me? Are we live? Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear. Ah, we're live. Hey, we're live. Girl, I was sweating. Going live is so stressful, and it's not even the going live part. This part, you know, I can talk to you all day. It's the techie stuff. It's so like, I gotta like Google a video every single time. Okay, that's how, it's just too many steps. You gotta create this and that. Y'all don't even care. But anyways, I hope you're ready for the theme song. We're gonna give it a second because I think there's a lag. I want to make sure you're ready for the theme song. Of course, we have apple juice. It's a girl, it's a girl, it's a girl, Jen J, of course, welcome back. The devil was trying to hold us back, but we're live. We're outside. All right, I'm going to act a fool today. I hope you understand. This is going to be a very chill. Let's talk. Let's vibe. Let's drink apple juice because I was just stressing earlier. And like, if this didn't work out, I would have been low-key upset. Just a little bit. Low-key upset. But hey, how you guys doing? Glasses. Let's talk about glasses. My glasses are from Zillow. I had a sponsorship with them and they sent me 8 pair of glasses. I know, okay. Let me give you the tea. They actually wanted to send me 6 pair, but because I couldn't make up my mind, there's so many cute glasses on the site. It took me days to choose. One thing about me is if you give me options, it's going to take time. I got to weigh the pros and cons. I got to measure my face. I got to take my time. So if you're interested in glasses, Zillow, I will, you know what? I'll just type, oh God, I have an affiliate link too or something. You know, I'm the worst influencer ever. This is why I cannot secure the bag. Gen 10, I think is the code. Let me figure it out. Let me double check. It's probably not it. Pardon me as we do this. You know what? I will just put the code down below. I don't want you guys to just sit here and wait until I get my life together. I think it's Gen 10, Jenn 10. That's the code. I will just type it in the chat. Code Gen 10. And you know what's funny? I don't even make no money off of this. I should, right? In any case, welcome to the live. It's been an interesting journey. We have so much to talk about. I'm so excited to be here. We need to talk about this hair. We need to talk. You know what? Let's not even forget Zillow. Forget all of this. Let's talk about hair, right? Because you guys know me. We've been around. If you're here, it's because you follow me. Like you probably heard about this from either my own Instagram or this channel. So you are a real one. Thank you, by the way. Thank you for coming. Come on in, have a seat. Let's chat. If I'm looking over here, obviously it's because this is where I see your comments. So it's weird. But I hate just like looking over here and we got to make eye contact. You know what I mean? We have a lot to talk about. So let me say what's up to some of y'all. Michelle, we got Miss Sasha LaRue. You know, you just got to say that name with like a little neck roll. Like Sasha LaRue. It's probably not how you pronounce it, but that's how I would say it. Sasha. Kim, what's up? What's up? Welcome, you guys. I appreciate you for coming. That's another thing with lives too, right? Because you never know. What if no one shows up? Then I'm just gonna talk to myself for an hour, like stressful. Like I said, we have apple juice. This apple juice of choice. You know what? I don't even know the name. Isn't that crazy? I got it as a gift just the other day, and I was like, oh my god, alcohol. That's all that just came to my mind. I didn't even bother reading the name because I knew I will enjoy it regardless. Anywho, I will put the name down below or something. Back to hair. If you guys don't know, I've been doing the no oils, no butter thing. I am taking one for the team. You know I will not lead you the wrong direction. You already know. You know that. So this is my 3rd week of no oil, no butter. And we have a lot to talk about, okay? The first 2 weeks was a little shaky. I was like, okay, interesting. All right, I'ma stay the course. I said I was gonna do it. Plus, I told all of you guys that I was gonna do it. Imagine if I just like stopped and just stopped talking about it. That would be weird. So, oh, I nailed the name. It is Miss Sasha LaRue. Girl, I just so happened to look down and saw your comment. Tell me that's not like Jesus that blessed us. Like this connection with Jesus. I was like, oh my god. Anyways, hair. Yeah, I wanted to stay the course. I wanted to give it a chance. And also when I talked to the first stylist, Brianna, I gave her a shout out in my first video. Okay, let me, what did they say on Clubhouse? Let me reset the room. Let's reset the room, because if you just got in here, you're probably like, what is she talking about? We are kind of just chit-chatting, and right now we're talking about me doing the no oil, no butter thing. This is my 3rd week doing it, and my hair feels really good. I have to say, she feels good. However, I also think that there's a lot of rooms for improvement. Oh, I have a ton of gel in my hair right now, and it's not so much... how do I describe it? Oh, okay. Let's not go to the deep end. Let's start from the beginning. Hopefully, if you're here, you saw my first 2 videos that I did on this. I already made 2 videos on it because it's a lot to talk about. There's so much to unpack when it comes to this no oil, no butter thing. Which is why I'm doing it. I want to give it a try. When I first heard about it, I was like, no way, Jose. I was just like you. I was just like, I'm not doing that. Excuse me? Gel? Who are you telling this now? I know what I know. And the big thing is, which is what connected for me when I started doing this challenge. The kicker is apparently now, not back in the day, because I feel like we've all tried gels from way back in the day, and we're like, no, this is the moment you put it on your hair, you knew gel was not your friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a reason why you would want to use, especially edge control. You're like, I will sacrifice some of my edges for you. I also know how you're going to make my hair feels, and some of the edge control ones, some of them can be a little bit more waxier or moisturizing. They're not as dry, but you were like, gel in my hair doesn't really make sense. What I'm realizing though is apparently not all gels are created equal. This is the key when it comes to connecting the 2 perspectives, because at the end of the day, your hair is on your head. I always say this, it's on your hair. You're going to do what you want to do, what makes your little heart happy, what allows you to sleep safe and sound at night, because you are taking care of your hair and you have to do what works for you. Let's take a little ka-ching to that, you know? So yeah, gels are no longer created equal. With that said, though, it's still a matter of preferences. That's how I see it now. If you have any questions, you guys, go ahead and ask. because someone said, tell us the tea. Girl, you already know. You already know we have to get deep with We have to get deep with the tea. That sounds so weird. My mind just went to some place. Jesus. I'm a safe woman. All right. What's up, Trina? Ooh, Asheville's in the building. Okay. Hi, Jennifer. Jennifer is such a common name. Half the population is named Jennifer, which is very annoying. That's why I was like, it's Jen with 2 N's. Just to get myself to be a little more original. There's so many Jennifers. Such a common name. But what's up, girl? Glam Life is in the building. Someone said they bought Eco Styler and Wetline. Are they okay? No. Okay. Let's go back to hair. Okay, no one cares about where you guys are from, apparently. Although I do. I want to shout y'all out, but you guys are going in with like questions about gels. So like I said, all gels is not created equal. Let's go to the whole butter thing. The whole basis of this method, okay, which people will argue, it's not a method, it's basic hair care. Okay, sure, yes. The basis of this basic hair care method is that you are going to wash your hair, you're going to condition your hair, and you're going to style your hair consistently, okay? This is key. Consistently. You're not slapping gel on your hair for like a month and then you're like, oh my God, my hair is so dry. I mean, if you do it for a month, I honestly don't know what's going to happen. I have not tried it and it really doesn't sound like it's a good idea. The key is that you are going to do this consistently and frequently. So a week is the max amount of time, they would say. I mean, if you really have to stretch it, okay, you can go to 10 days. But by day 5, if you want to wash your hair. By day 6, if you want to wash your hair. By day 7, girl, as soon as like your 4th day comes there, it's like free for all, apparently, you know? However, this method should last you a week. This is what they say. This is kind of like one of the selling point is that you're going to consistently do this. It's going to shorten your routine. You're not going to be in the shower for 3, 4, 5 hours. And on top of that, your hair is going to be a lot more moisturized, which means the more you do it, the more moisturized your hair will be. That's fair. But, you know, I'm still stuck at gel. You're not going to go past what you just said. Like, you didn't just say it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just told me to put gel on my hair when I'm styling it. Like, no. I've been traumatized by gels. So, to someone that says, should they use Eco Styler or, oh God, the comment's gone. Eco Styler or Wetline, I would say the answer to that is no. The reason being, there are 2 types of gels. Oh, your girl's been learning. I have been watching hair videos for weeks. One thing about me, if you tell me to do research on something, I'm going to do research on something. This is the scientist in me, I guess, if you want to put it that way. I never really claim it, but I went to school for biochemistry, you guys. Your girl is smart. To all of my smart, independent black girl magic, that means all of you guys, ka-ching, ka-ching. Black girl magic. Okay, what we're talking about. Yes, consistently you're going to do your hair. There's 2 types of gels. When it comes to gels, there are 2 types. There are the plastic gels. Oh, that doesn't even sound right. Plastic gels, and there are botanical gels. Welcome to the world of botanical gels. I didn't even really know, that was a thing. I never even continued to do research down the gel department. Because, I still remember the first jar of gel I bought. It was a nice clear tub of Eco Styler gel. I'm trying to remember if my mom put gel in my hair before that. And I can't remember, but I specifically remember that clear tub of Eco Styler gel, and I committed. I got the green one, I got the argan oil one. People were raving about that one. You know, I've tried so many different gels. I've tried like Mane and Tell, so many different companies. I was like, you know what? It's whatever. Whatever. We can agree to disagree. I'm just not doing it. So Curls Gels was actually very moisturizing. Curls Gel was the first gel that I've used. Someone asked a question where I was like, I did my minute twist with it, and my minute twists were moisturized. Girl, I left them in for 3 weeks. Like, it was good. So I don't know if it's a botanical gel per se, but they had like, I think it is because it was formulated with quinoa. So it gives you a little bit of natural proteins that way. So that's why I was like, I didn't know it was a category of gels that were called botanical gels. But when I stumbled across it, they sent it to me. I did my little thing with them. And I was like, oh, no, this is a really nice gel. It was so good that I was like, I'm going to give it away to 3 of you guys. Just leave a comment because I think it's good out of my pocket because I thought it was a really good gel. And I figured, like, if you foresee, let's try it. And yes, I am still using the 4C terminology. Ooh, hair typing, throw it away. Oh no, you are worshiping Andre. What are you doing? Throw it away. I know. However, I personally think that we can use the hair typing, hair chart system as a weapon, or we can use it as a tool because it's already here. We can't erase 4C hair chart from the internet. It's like trying to delete a Beyonce's picture. It is somewhere. It's on the website that hasn't been updated since 2012 or 2014. You know, it's on a bunch of videos that were created 15 years ago. It's out there. We might as well use it as a way to, well, for what it is. The way that it makes sense, okay? This is my rationale, okay? Let me know if you agree. Let me know if you agree. Ooh, there were so many some really good comments. Oh my God. Let me wrap up what I'm saying really quickly. What was I saying? The hair typing system, we can use it as a way to visualize what someone's hair potentially looks like, what your curls look like. So it's a visual tool. That's my thing. So if I've never seen you before, you've never seen me, right? Let's say you could just hear my voice as I talk online. Or you guys reach out to me, hey Jen, my hair is this and that. I don't know what's going on. Help me. Unless you send me a picture, I don't know what your hair looks like. And a lot of people, believe it or not, slides in my DMs and be like, girl, what's happening? My hair is breaking. I'm like, there's so many different things that's happening. Let's talk about it. And my first thing is your hair moisturized? 9 times out of 10, they're like, oh my God, you know, it's a little dry. I haven't washed it in like 3 months. It's like, okay, well, let's start with moisture. In any case, use it as a visual tool. If you don't know me, I can't see you, you can't see me. I can say my hair is 4C and you have an idea of what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? If I say I'm 4C, you could visualize my hair will look like this. Now look at these curls, by the way. They're popping. We're going to talk about why they're popping. But you can see how tight my curls are. And I don't know, there's a lag. So I don't know if I'm in focus, but let me know if I'm not. You know what I mean? You can visualize I have really tight coils. Now, if you're talking to someone else, they're like, you know what? I'm in the 3C category. Then you're like, you know what? I visualize curls, actual curls. Now, it could be big. You can have high density. You can have different surface textures. It really says nothing about how to care for your hair. It just says what it looks like. And like a range of what it could look like, because apparently everybody has their own idea in their head as to what 4C is now. Some people think 4C hair is just really dry, dehydrated hair. Or some people think 4C hair is looser than it really is. So they'll label themselves wrongly. Or there's people that are just like, fudge it. I just want to mislabel my hair as 4C hair so that it gets views. So it's just everything. I've seen all type of hair labeled. I've seen straight hair labeled as 4C hair. Hashtag 4C hair. This white woman is in there. And it's like, I just don't know. So if someone slides in my DM and they're like, you 4C hair, I have 4C hair, da da da, or I have 4A hair, da da da, then I have a bit of an understanding. Looser curls, maybe some assumptions around your surface texture, some assumptions. I mean, I'm not touching your hair, I don't know, but visually I can figure something. So let me know. Let me know if you agree with me. I think we should just use the terms already out there, but really redefine the definition. Stop fighting over it. Stop using it for views. Stop, I don't know. Let's just, as a population, collectively, do better. All right. Let's go back to botanical gels. So that's another thing too. There is so many different information from different stylists online. This is the second reason why it's very difficult to even follow this system, method, basic hair care method, whatever you want to call it. This is why it's also difficult because it depends on the stylist. Now they're talking about the 2 stylists that came up with this, and that's what everybody's telling me. I don't know if they absolutely came up with this, or they're the first stylist that talked about it online, because there's also another stylist which I knew about, and I've been not studying, but I've been listening to this method for a while. Part of my research. And when I'm doing research, I'm telling you, I go deep. And it all started for me, with this stylist on Twitter. Okay? Her name is Jennifer NYC Rose, Jennifer Rose NYC, whatever it is. She has a salon, Frohawks in New Jersey. And the reason why I kind of faintly remember all of that is because I've done some research into her. If I'm doing research, I'm doing research, okay? In any case, so I lost my train of thoughts. Every time I look at the comments, it just really you're talking and reading and listening to yourself and drinking apple juice at the same time. It's a lot. Yeah, anyways, stylist in New Jersey. She started talking about it. At least that's my first exposure to it. Maybe Black Girl Curls, Aisha and Elise, that's their name, the 2 stylists. Maybe they started talking about it beforehand, because they said they wrote an article really a long time ago talking about it. I didn't really dig that deep yet, because I'm going to find the article. But, so I don't know who's first. I don't know who started it, but my first exposure was Jennifer Rose on Twitter. Talk about Jennifer again, another common name. And then it was Brianna. Brianna's a stylist that reached out to me on Instagram. And I guess you could say shout out to Lulu too. So Lulu's another stylist on Instagram, and I feel like I had a little with her, which is why Brianna reached out. So whatever. In any case, Brianna reached out. I'm putting some little tea out there. Oh my God, it's so good. Is someone going to do research on this? Jen J said, yes, I was born in Haiti. By the way, I am Haitian through and through, born and raised in Haiti. I left my motherland when I was 13 years old, and yes, my heart bleeds right now. A moment of silence, you guys, for my home country. My mom is also mourning. My mom loves Haiti too. She's a die-hard Haitian. I like how I'm a moment of silence as I drink my apple juice. Anyway, so back to what I was talking about. 2 stylists, Elise and then Jennifer. Brianna reached out to me, and she started talking to me about this whole thing. And on top of that, we had a Zoom call, because I was just Brianna, you sound like a really nice person. I didn't say that, but that was the thoughts in my head. She slid in my DM. She was super nice about it. She was like, I have a salon, check it out. So I checked out her page. And I was like, what's the harm? So we ended up connecting and talking over Zoom, because I needed a whole meeting about this whole thing. If you're a stylist, you studied this, and I felt like she's done a lot of research, and also she's a cosmetologist, a licensed cosmetologist, stylist, educator. Okay, that's just a lot of titles, and the what she was telling me made sense, in the sense that A lot of products are being formulated now, but is there a standard? Are they, I'm not going to say FDA approved because we know the FDA approves everything. But is there some sort of like standard across the board? Because anybody could start making hair products. No shade. Get your money, boo-boo. Start that business, sis. By the way, hair growth oil is a really good business to go into. I just don't know what it is with hair growth oils, but people love it. But I personally question. I have a lot of questions. That's all. But get your money, boo. I support business owners everywhere. I'm a business owner. I'm trying to say, I'm trying to make it out here too. In any case, we talked about it, Brianna and I. She gave me a whole thing about the how it works, and how some products aren't formulated the best way. They're just there. They're not good. Whatever is basically when you go to Walmart. Let me tell you what it is. What I got out of the conversation with her. When you walk down Walmart's aisle, and you know how they only have that one section for us? If you're down south, like in the States, you probably have like 2 aisles. Not even. You just have like a wall. Here in Canada, however, it's a section, okay? It's probably about this big. A couple of shelves. And it's like really old products, you guys. Products that I'm just like, wow. Even my mom doesn't like really mess with them. Although she really like her the dye Begins or whatever you say, Bigens, Bagenza. She's like, oh my God, I need the black one. It's like, Mom, no, like don't use that. I don't know. No shade, by the way. I get, whatever. In any case, that section, basically, the products have been updated, okay? It's not a matter of all the products are bad, but it's just there are better gels, there are better shampoos, there are better quality conditioners, there are better quality deep conditioners too, right? So deep conditioners is another thing that they were like, is not needed. And I was like, what do you mean deep conditioners is not? Oh, you guys, I had several triggers when I was hearing about this whole thing, okay? Someone is in Atlanta and there are 2 aisles. Exactly, right? 2 aisles. I've told you if you're down south, I know my geography. I know it. That's what it is. By the way, the glasses are giving, right? My God. I look like Elma? What is her name? Edna from The Incredibles. It's not exactly her shape, but I just feel like it really makes me feel like I may just transform into a superhero or something. All right, good question. How do we know what is the best quality? Basically, Walmart's aisle, just don't do anything from Walmart's aisle. The bad news, though, what I'm realizing is I find these products quite pricey. I find it expensive. So honestly, it's really going to depend on, personally, I think, how do I even say this? I have so much emotions that are happening at the same time when it comes to this method. I really need to talk to my therapist about it, for real. By the way, speaking of emotions, I have my therapist give me this emotion wheel. Okay, we're just gonna pause the hair talk real quickly and talk. I'm gonna get you up the couch. Whatever you want to do, whatever you've been thinking about, every single time you guys are on this live, I want to shout it out. Go do it. Go start that thing. Whatever it is that comes to mind as soon as I said that thing you've been procrastinating on, leaving it on the back burner. I don't have time. I have to take care of everybody else. That husband or ex, especially if it's an ex. If it's an cut them out. Girl, no. If it's an ex that's bothering you, we ain't got time for that, because you need to redirect that energy into your business, your whatever you want to do, entrepreneurship, even if it's like your career at work. People don't talk about 9 to 5 enough. And I think Entrepreneurship is not for everybody. Being a business owner is not for everybody. And I don't say that to be condescending or in the worst way. You can excel at your 9 to 5. You can make so much money, more than entrepreneurs make online at your 9 to 5. You can be focused there. Direct your energy where you are the strongest. Operate in your zone of genius, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, deep. Anyways, back to this will. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if it's in focus. What I'm gonna do is I will link it somewhere in the description box after this. Perhaps put a little screenshot on my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, by the way. Jen Jackson. Okay, that's THE Jen 2 N's Jackson. Y'all, listen, my Instagram is struggling. I don't know what's going on with Instagram, but we put so much work into it as influencers. It's so hard to let it go. But like, maybe I need to like dive to the Twitter boat, you know? Like, I don't know. Whatever. This is why I need this. This live is all over the place. Let me know if you guys are enjoying it. If you want me to stay focused on hair only, but I just really want to say, this wheel, I think, is just very good. It's an emotion wheel. And basically, when it comes to emotions, there are the main ones, which is like happiness, angry, disgusted, sad, happy, surprised, bad. And then there are like secondary levels of emotions and then tertiary level of emotions. And when you really dive down into what's going on, how you feel about certain things, it just really puts so much, like connects so many dots for you. You have to really understand how you feel about something. Being just angry, okay, that's valid, but are you angry or do you feel let down? Do you feel humiliated? Do you feel bitter, mad, aggressive, frustrated, distant, critical? Those are all categories of angriness, I guess, categories, we want to put it that way. Now, if you feel let down, is it betrayed? Do you feel resentful, disrespected? Girl, it goes deep. It's layers upon layers. And you know what's really why I'm also sharing this? Not only does it teaches you about yourself, but it also teaches you about other people. So, okay, just I don't want to get too deep, but Bay and I had a little friction. And with Bay and I, sometimes we have like this communication issue. And it's not because we don't know how to talk or we don't know how to communicate. But when it comes to like certain things that are really deep, it's hard for us to even express that. So it becomes a communication either because they don't understand you, it's hard for them to take it in, or because it's hard for you to explain it to them. Whatever. So if you get to know yourself better, it's easier for you to be able to express yourself. And so we had that all that to say, we had this little friction. And I literally gave him this wheel. I was like, tell me how you feel. Especially with men, they are notorious of not knowing how to express themselves. I have to say, as a population, men are just, they weren't thought about. They don't know emotions, you guys. They don't know how to talk about it. It's just one of these things that are just like, men don't feel emotions their entire lives. And now we're like, tell me how you feel. And they're like, I'm angry. Well, is it let down, humiliated, bitter, mad, aggressive? Like, which one is it? Anyway, so I gave him this thing and I was like, point it out. Tell me how you feel. And he went through it and he like figured, he was like, no, I feel this, that, this. And I was like, what? You never said any of this. Very important chart. Now back to hair. Yeah, so I talked to Brianna and she explained the whole thing to me. And when it comes to gels, I would say just Google botanical gels, because I can't even tell you all of the botanical gels that are out there. I can only tell you about the 2 that I've tried. Okay? Or 3. I think Curls was a botanical one, in which I was like, oh my God, it feels really good. No, let's take it back. The first gel that I tried that was different was the Eco Slay gel. I just felt automatically that it was different. I did a wash and go with it. It's on my channel. Excuse me, pardon me, girl. How long have we been? Oh my God, we've been live for almost 40 minutes. Oh, you girl, we need to like get focused. Bay texted me actually. Let me reply to him. It's probably important because I told him that I was busy. But we like him. We like Bay. He just needs something. Okay, what were we talking about? Yeah, so first gel that I've tried that felt different was the Eco Slay gel. I don't know, it was vegan or almost vegan. Smelled of strawberries. It was really nice. And then second one was curls, I want to say. Curls felt really moisturizing, actually. Like, I didn't even use shea butter to do my mini twist, or at least as many shea butters as I usually do, or as much shea butter as I usually use, because I just felt like it was too many layers at that point. That's how moisturizing the curls one felt, which is why I was like, I have to give some away. And third one was the Weedad gel. That's the one that Brianna recommended. And this one, I feel like, I don't know, if you use too much, you can have a lot of flakes. So you have to really be like an expert as to what you're doing. I think it's a big learning curve when it comes to that one. And it could be the gel, it could be the foam. I'm not really sure. And then the third gel, third one is Uncle Funky. Now, Uncle Funky, my God, they rave about this Uncle Funky. They say there is no other gels like it. It's literally the holy grail. Uncle Funky has never been... We need to buy Uncle Funky stocks at this point, okay? Listen to me. Like, they need to do... I don't even know. I'm going to slide in their DMs trying to get a sponsorship. Yeah, I'm saying... They say there is no other gels like Uncle Funky. Uncle Funky is also very expensive. Girl. Uncle Funky is not cheap. I just paid I think it was like $67 for a tub of Uncle Funky. Oh my God. But I got the big size. Because I figured since everybody loves it, I might as well go all the way. We're going to commit because the smaller bottle is $30. And they're saying, like, you gotta, like, saturate your hair. You know what I mean? Like, you are using pumps and pumps and pumps of Uncle Funky, and you're like, each pump is like $7.50. How? I can't. This is why we need apple juice. I'm gonna go broke buying Uncle Funky. And you know what? Because Uncle Funky is so expensive, how about let's have a giveaway. Oh, you guys, I really want you guys to try it. I think that this method can benefit a lot of us. It's not a bad method, but there's a huge learning curve. I've been doing this for 3 weeks and I still don't have it right. So my wash and go today is with Uncle Funky. This is my third week doing a wash and go. Let's go back. Wait. I know so many of you guys have a lot of questions, so I want to like quickly answer it. I want you guys to get a lot out of this live. There's so much to talk about. And I have someone coming over at 8:30, or at least I told her I was busy till 8:30. Whenever she comes, I'll have to go. In any case, you need to wash your hair, and you need to wash your hair weekly. The basis of this method is the fact that water is hydration. And that is very true. Water is hydration, you guys. If your hair is dry, you need to put water on it. So the thing with what I used to do before with the oils and butters, and it's not the fact that oil and butters are the devil, they are horrible, you'd never use them again, is the fact that you need to understand that we've been using raw oils and butters for a long time, and a lot of us did not put any emphasis on cleaning our hair, cleansing our scalp, really like washing your scalp, washing your hair. And I mean, like, almost, I don't want to say exfoliating because you're not using a product, but making sure that you removing all of the dead skin cells, the sebum, gunk, dirt, especially if you work out and you're sweating, the sweat, removing all of that so that your hair is clean. You're starting from zero. And then that's how your hair is actually going to be able to absorb water now, because you're taking away all of that layer, all of that coating. The thing with the oils and butters, I find, it's not the fact that people are using oils and butters. Okay, that's another thing too. They're calling it oils and butter because the majority of Black women are using oil and butters. When you think about it, the way you express yourself. For example, the whole hair chart 4C. 4C doesn't exist. Like, that's a very broad, straight statement because you know it's going to get people's attention. It's not that if you're going to say 4C doesn't exist, 4A don't exist, 4B don't exist, 3C don't exist, why didn't you say 3C don't exist? No, you said 4C. I've been doing a ton of research and I'm smart. You're not going to get me. Now I forgot what I was talking. I feel like I just really turned the other way. That's not even what I was talking about. Okay, yeah. You're going to wash your hair. With the oils and butters, we don't wash our hair as often as we should. What we do is we either co-wash for a long time. Some people don't use shampoos at all. You use clay. There's so many different ways, I guess, of how people take care of their hair. Mind you, I still believe, personally, Jen Jackson will always, and as always said, do what works for you. If clay allows you to sleep at night, sleep well, okay, use clay. It's the hair that's on your head. It's at the end of the day, you have to love your routine so that you can do your routine consistently. It is still a thing. There's so many overlap when it comes to these methods. Consistency, for example, using water all the time. Those are like that's the basic of hair care. I would say protect your hair, get trims. That's the basic. Now, how you go about what you do after that, I don't know. That's preference. In any case, I am going so deep. Oh. Jennifer, I'm just preaching all night. Why is this life so deep? How am I feeling? I am feeling, I would say, powerful, optimistic. Okay. I feel like there's another one. No, I don't. Kind of like confident in what I'm talking about too. I truly believe that you have to do what works for you. So this method, like I was saying, you need to wash your hair consistently and do it once a week, okay? 7 days. You need to use a high quality conditioner. Unfortunately, these high quality shampoos and high quality conditioners are expensive. I didn't make this up, okay? Anyways, shampoo, conditioner, you're going to style. Now, when it comes to styling, you have a few options. However, I'm so sorry, it's still quite expensive. The good thing, though, is you're doing this once a week. So I feel like whatever product you buy, think about it as they are going to last you. The better you get, the more products you are going to be, the less product you'll use. You know what to use in terms of what you want to achieve. And the longer these products are going to last, so it's not going to be so bad on the pocket. Think about it as like an expensive investment. So I went and got, and also they say to use what you already have. Use the shampoos that you have. Personally, if I had a bunch of shampoos lined up, which I kind of do, use them. Use them all up until you invest. Don't go and waste money. Girl, you paid money for these shampoos. They weren't cheap either when you think about it, okay? Whatever shampoos you got was $15, $18. That's expensive too. And they're not saying that you need to go and change up whatever you're doing, but try it out, detox your hair, and then go back to whatever you want to do depending on how you feel. I personally believe that too. You got to do what's best for you. In any case, when it comes to styling, few options. You can use a gel. And when it comes to gels, now they use toppers. That's where things can get complicated. I just feel like it's also like a stylist way of taking care of your hair. It's kind of complicated. And like I said, there's a huge learning curve. So this is my 3rd week. I did this wash and go with Uncle Funky's and I create Hold, which is the products that the stylists recommend. My hair feels really good. However, I can feel that I've used too much products because my hair, one, would not dry. I mean, wouldn't dry sounds really bad. I sat under the dry for an hour and a half when I did it. And on top of that, I do my hair at night, okay? I wake up at night. I'm alive at 6 o'clock. Anyways, you're not supposed to do that. That's too complicated. But in any case, I dried my hair for 2 hours. The next day, my hair was still not fully dry. And 2, it was sticky. I could feel the products in my fingers. Now that my hair is finally drying, I did my hair on Thursday, so this is day 3. She feels better. She feels really soft, right? I can see how taking care of your hair that way will be very beneficial. Your hair really does retain moisture longer. Now, depending on your lifestyle, if you don't want to do your hair as often as you do, feeling like you have to like maybe spritz your hair or whatever, then this could be a very good thing. On top of that, personally, I'm thinking you don't have to wear wash and go all the time. I can do this to my hair and then put it into a style. I could have easily put my hair into a puff. I could have done the same styles that I usually do when I use oils and butters. I could do this and put my hair into twist and leave the twist in for a week. Or they also recommend different products when you are doing things like that. Now, I haven't done twist yet. I've been really trying to master the wash and go. But as I have the wash and go, I'm thinking about all the different styles that I can toss my hair in. And you already know, if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, you better subscribe because I'm going to film all of them. My creativity is through the roof right now. I'm just like, hair? You want me to do hair? Okay, let's do hair. Do they say not to diffuse, only to air dry? That's another thing. Air drying is a big no-no when it comes to this. So when you put your gel in and you set your hair, you want to dry your hair fast so that it stays the way that you dry it. I mean, that's what they say. That's what they said. I was under the dryer for an hour and a half, and I just feel like my hair wasn't really fully drying. The thing is, your hair is not going to fully dry. You want to dry the outside so that it stays. And then that's why they recommend doing this in the morning, because now you're going to go through the day. You're going to go about your business. Don't touch your hair. Don't you feel around. Nothing. Just leave your hair alone. That's what they say. But I mean, don't tell me what to do. I'm going to touch my hair if I want to. But if you do, you are creating frizz. Now there's this whole conversation about like really perfect curly hair. And I'm just not really about that personally. I don't believe in trying to like make my hair curly. Now, if that's something that matters to you, then of course don't touch your hair, because if you touch your hair, it's going to create frizz. So do it in the morning so you have the entire day to kind of really allow your hair to continue drying. Now, because I feel like I put too much products, like back here kind of feels a little gunky. Like I can feel it in my fingers now, girl. But like I felt like I was doing what they were saying, because they also say to like make sure your hair is completely covered with the gel. I was like, bet, you want my hair covered? You want this hair covered? I got you. I got it. I know what covered is. So that also tells you that, you know, we use a ton of products when it comes to our hair. We use a ton of oils. We use a ton of shea butter. Oh, shea butter. I love her. Anyways, we use a ton of shea butter, etc. So anyways, that's all I'm going to say. Let me see if I have any questions. So many questions. Yeah, they say to get a hooded dryer because that's going to set your hair in place, and you won't have any problems. Your hair is going to last 7 days. Now, if you don't have a hooded dryer, you can still air dry, but one is going to take longer. 2, your hair is going to shrink because it's taking longer and you have a lot of water and moisture in your hair. It's going to shrink. That's what natural hair does. You already know 4C hair. So my hair shrunk a ton. You should have seen how my hair looked when I first started. It was a lot like heavy, elongated, I guess. But I don't care about trying to have my hair look curly or whatever. Personally, I just want my hair to be hydrated. If she's a fro and she's hydrated, hey, we outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think there's also this, okay. This is the part where I get deep, you know? I get deep for no reason. One thing I don't like, there's a couple things I don't like about this method. Let's talk about that. One, I don't like how a lot of the stylists talk about this method. The way you communicate it is important. I'm in therapy learning about communication, so I just feel like you don't have to be condescending when you talk about something. You don't have to attack somebody else when you talk about something. It doesn't have to be this negative conversation. We can have a conversation. I can tell you my thoughts and you can tell me your thoughts without thinking that we're fighting. This is Jen J's policy. We grown, we can talk. You know what? I had hold up. I got this text. What was I talking about? Yeah, the way that you talk about the method, I think, can be the message can be delivered in a better way so that the person listens. Because otherwise, if you woke up and chose to fight, you're gonna get a fight. You know what I mean? But if you woke up and chose education, then teach. It's just me. But at the end of the day, though, I can also understand the other side because this is so different than what the majority of people do. You need to deliver it in a way that triggers people so that they listen. It's so interesting life nowadays, right? Like, you think about the world of social media, everything is just so fast. We're scrolling all the time. That makes me sound so old, but we consume information at such a high pace. Like, it has to be like very triggering for you to be like, oh, wait, what? No oils and butter? What are you talking about? For you to actually stop and listen. And it's not about not using oils and butters. These products are formulated with oils. They're formulated with butters. They, like Uncle Funky, I think it was Uncle Funky. I went and read the ingredient. There's a ton of oil, aloe vera. It's all almost like natural products, but it's just the way that it's formulated. And it's made with humectants. That's the key too. It has a lot of humectants that's going to draw moisture and retain water in your hair. So now your hair is going to be moisturized for longer. You don't have to reset your hair midweek, for example. You don't have to, you can last a week or I guess longer, but they don't really recommend you going. Now, lifestyle comes into play, I think. What if, I don't know, having to do your hair so consistently? Imagine if you have 2 kids. Are you using $30 Uncle Funky on 3 heads? Like, you buying Uncle Funky every week. Uncle Funky is $30. Do you have like $130 after tax, maybe like $200 to drop on hair product every month? I don't know. If you do, can you get me a bottle of Uncle Funky? I would really appreciate it. It says, I can give you my address. It's 555. I killed myself up. When I started this, I wanted to have some music playing. What happened to the music, y'all? I thought we had music. I'm a huge, like, music person, y'all. I can't use, like, you know, the ratchet music that I like. So we're gonna see if we can do some royalty-free music. How come we didn't play the whole thing? It's so weird. No. My speakers died. That's what happened. How rude. You gonna play, sis? Sis, you just not. There she is. Now it's couch conversations. If it's too loud, let me know, okay? Questions. Make it work for you, your time, your budget, your hair. It doesn't have to break the bank or stress you out. Exactly. I agree with this comment. The Eagles lover. That's absolutely right. You have to do what's best for you in terms of how you take care of your hair, how you take care of your body, how you take care of your finances, how you take care of your kids, especially that, because everybody has an opinion as to what you should do, how you love bae, if you clean or don't clean. All of this are the things that you can control in your life, and hair definitely should not be something that we stress about personally. However, there's a few things that I think you should do if you want healthy long hair. It doesn't have to break the bank. It doesn't have to be a bunch of different things. Just know that methods matter. If you want long hair, you need to consistently take care of your hair, okay? When you think about, you shower every single day, right? Take care of your hair even if it's weekly. Weekly or bi-weekly, that's it, max. We're not going months, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months without taking care of our hair. And then we're like, oh my gosh, she's so dry, she's breaking. Well, When was the last time you washed? When was the last time you conditioned? When was the last time you moisturized? Whether that is styling, as they say, or moisturizing with your butters and oils. Because at the end of the day, what you're doing is coating the outside of your hair. When you put all this gel in your hair, you are doing a bunch of coating. It's a lot. But you're really coating or keeping that water in. Now, with oils, I guess the argument is that that's it. You just coat the outside of your oil. It's not letting water in. It's not letting water out. So your strength inside eventually dries out. Whereas with this, it's a humectant. It's drawing moisture to your hair from the air atmosphere, your shower. I don't know. Your apple juice wine bottle, glass. I don't know the recipe. But it's drawing moisture to your hair. And especially if you... So it's going to keep the moisture in and it's going to keep it longer. That's why it takes forever for your hair to dry. And that's why they say to use a shower cap, a hooded dryer to help. So it conditions your hair more. It moisturizes your hair more. But you do a lot. You know, I just feel like my wash days are not easy. It's very complicated. It's a lot to learn. It's a huge learning curve. Wash and goes are difficult to master. And it's all about feeling. What does your hair feel like? So if you really want to save some money or like bypass all of this experimentation, go to a stylist, I guess. I don't know. Go to a stylist that you love, trust, spend the money making the self-care thing. Leave the kids with the husband, okay? Save up for it, first of all, because it's probably going to be $300. That's how much they charge. It's crazy. In any case, how convenient. Pay that $300, make it a whole self-care thing. They're going to teach you exactly how to do the wash and go, section your hair, blah, blah, blah. It's called the curl experience or something. I don't know. However, if you want to just twist up your hair, put your oil in, and that's it. My hair grew so much when I started using oils and butters. It's like, you're not going to tell me it doesn't work. The problem, I think, with oils and butters is the fact that we did not put as much emphasis on washing our hair as we should. Washing and resetting your hair is really important, okay? And personally, I like just being in my hair every couple of nights, just putting some water in. It's my self-care time. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed it. I didn't hate it. Suddenly it's like, oh my God, you need to set your hair for a week. But maybe I don't want to set my hair for a week. Maybe sometimes I do. Life is too short for me to commit to this for the rest of my life. I don't know. It's going to be $300 for, I'm sorry girl, maybe I went too fast. $300 to teach you how to take care of your hair. I've seen a few stylists do that. They offer like a full appointment, if that makes sense. Like a teaching thing. So you go, they do your hair, they talk to you, they tell you how to do it, which products to use. And the thing with this whole wash and go thing too, is the fact that you can use so many different products to achieve something. So it's like, what kind of look do you want? Maybe I'm okay with my hair being fluffy and not as, you know what I mean? Not as defined. But my hair feels really good. Like I wouldn't moisturize my hair right now. Like I don't feel like I have to. After day 10, I think last week, because I stretched out my wash day last week. So instead of washing at day 7, I washed, it was 10 days later. I really felt like my hair was dry. And when it comes to your hair feeling dry, I feel like you would know. You know what I mean? So when I was using oils and butters, I knew when my hair was dry. You know. And you choose to ignore it. And if you ignore it for 7 days, it's okay. If you don't, then you know what the repercussions are. You don't want to leave your hair dry without putting water on it all the time. That's the problem. Someone said they're really intrigued by all of this. It's so foreign to them. Yes, it's so different than what we used to do too. It's crazy. So someone asked, how's it going? Nikki J, she says she just chimed in. How's it going? It's going well. Honestly, it really is. And like, I'm enjoying taking care of my hair. It's taking me back to the time, you know, when you first started taking care of your hair and you were in your shower for like hours, just really feeling your hair. Like, what am I doing? Is this right? I feel like that again. Like I'm a beginner, hair care beginner. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm figuring it out. But when it comes to taking care of your hair, it's figuring it out is important. It's a whole new system that you're learning, and there's going to be a lot of trial, a lot of errors. And sometimes you just have to try things. So if you don't want to do wash and goes, that's another misconception too. A lot of people feel like they just have to do wash and goes. I think the wash and go is what people start out learning. But you can style your hair in so many different ways. You can do twists, and you don't have to use a gel. You can use mousse for that. So there's like one mousse that apparently I can't find anywhere, especially in Canada. Shipping is crazy. There's this one company that has it. Shipping is $31 in Canada. And that's the other thing. Depending on where you live in the world, you don't have access to these products. I think I said I was going to have a giveaway. I mean that. I want to have a giveaway for you guys. 3 lucky winner will get, what are you going to get? What do I think is most important? I want to set you up. So you will get, hi babe. You will get a clarifying shampoo, the one that they recommend, the Malibu Sea. You will get, because I'm sure you have shampoos at home. Don't even lie. You have a closet full of shampoo, right? You do. You do. Okay, clarifying shampoo because you need to clarify. And then you'll use your regular shampoo. You have a bunch of conditioner, but let's throw in a small bottle of the AG Boost. That's the one that they recommend. Not small, but like, I'll show you the size actually. It's right here. Hold up. All right, we're back. I told you it wasn't far. What did I say you were going to get? You are going to get 3 lucky winners will get, especially since you joined. I appreciate it so much. You will get a bottle of Malibu Undo Goo. This is a clarifying shampoo. Now, before I even send you this bottle, I want you to understand something. She will, you know that feeling that we all avoid? Oh, my hair is stripped. My hair is so stripped. She will strip your hair. I used this one and I was like, damn, I couldn't wait to get another shampoo in my hair, okay? So I would not say this is my favorite, I love it type shampoo, but apparently this is what you want. You want to strip all the oils, all the butter, all the sweat, all the sebum from your scalp. I don't know. I'm a little scared to send this one because I'm like, oh my God, Jen J sent me this and my hair is breaking. Maybe I'll change my mind. I actually prefer the Paul Mitchell one. So let me know. You will have your choice. You pick. When you win, you will pick. Either you want the Paul Mitchell, which is a clarifying shampoo too, but I just feel like it's not as stripping. Or you can get the Malibu Sea, okay? Because I just know I won't be responsible. I don't have insurance. And then I will send you a bottle of this conditioner. This is AG Boost. This is the one that they recommend you use for your conditioner. It's supposed to be a high quality conditioner that has a lower pH, so it's going to close your cuticles. So your hair has water. Water is going to go in when you shampoo, and then this is going to close your cuticles. And then what else am I going to send you? I am also going to send you a bottle of Uncle Funky. Now, this is a really big bottle. And this one was $60. And girl, I don't have it like that yet, okay? When I do, though, since you're watching my videos and you're supporting and you're sharing my content and you following me on Instagram and all that, all of these things that are free, then I'm happy like that, and I'm more than happy to send you a big bottle. But for now, we're gonna do the half, the smaller one. She's $30. Anyways, you will get a bottle of Uncle Funky, and I will also send you a bottle of Inner Sense. Okay. This is what you are going to win. So you're gonna win everything that you need to get things started. And I want to say worldwide, but I really don't know how much shipping is to, like, let's say Ghana, or let's say someone that's really far, Morocco. How much is shipping there? Like, I will figure it out, okay? But 3 lucky winners. All you have to do is follow me on Instagram and slide in my DM. Oh my God, my DM's gonna be flooded. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oops, 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 oops. Send me an email. I don't mind going through the emails. I will put my email in the chart. And tell me why you want it. Jen at itsjenj.com. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me write that again. To win, to enter the giveaway, send an email to Jen at itsjenj.com. What are you gonna win? To start the detox. Let me pin that. All right. I hope y'all can see it, girl. That's a huge package, right? That's a huge package. Listen, it's. Aren't you happy you joined? Send me an email and just tell me why. I will read it. Someone said Malibu Undergoo is every 3 months shampoo. Absolutely agree. It's not something that I use all the time. This is a clarifying shampoo. And especially if you keep up with this and you do this consistently, you won't have to use a shampoo like a clarifier all the time, okay? This is very much something that you use once in a while to really like reset, strip your hair. It's supposed to strip it. And then you can use a moisturizing shampoo after that or all-purpose shampoo. So when it comes to shampoos, there's a range, okay, in terms of like their cleansing abilities. So a clarifying shampoo, if you think about it, is on this side because it's just supposed to strip your hair. And there's like a range when it comes to clarifying shampoos, which I think these ones are just on the different, like if you want to think about it, this is pH 9. So this one will be here, this one will be here in terms of cleansing power. And then you will have the Weed Out shampoo, and that will be like here. Because this one is more of a nourishing, moisturizing shampoo. It's called the Cleansing Oil Shampoo, and I love this one. She feels really nice on my hair, especially after using this shampoo. Girl, I could not wait to get this on my head. I was like, oh my God, Jesus, please just give me 10 seconds, Lord. I will wash it out and get this in. And once I did, she just like melted in there. She feels really good. She is made with oils. Cleansing Oil Shampoo is the name. So when it comes to oils, like I said, it's not a matter of not using them. It's that they are already formulated in your products. So you don't need to pile on more oils or butters because it's already in your products. Shea butter is in, which one is it? AG Boost, I think, has shea butter in it, actually. Let me see. First ingredients, water, and then we have triglyceride and glycerin, which I think are humectants. That's what I mean. They draw moisture into your hair. We have some words that I can't pronounce. Yeah, shea butter is like the 5th ingredient, or what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th ingredient, my bad, is shea butter. So it's still going to, you're still going to be using it. It's just going to be formulated in your products. Good night, sis. Bye, Viola. Thank you for joining in. My God, I've been terrible about these comments. Let me read them. What else? No, you don't need to pre-poo. Water is your best friend. Honestly, you need to put a ton of water in your hair. Once you get out of the shower, your hair has to be dripping with oils. It's actually very crazy. Dripping with water. It's a very interesting product. Oh my God, you guys are already sending me emails. Deborah did not wait. She was like, hey girl, Naya's the first one. Naya was like, hey girl, listen, I've been following you for a while and I want to get these products. Girl, I hope you're in the States. Deja is already sending emails. Okay. Anyways, speaking of self-care, oh my God, you guys, I actually plan on talking about something and I'm so bad with this. I'm the worst influencer. By the way, I don't know if you guys know, I announced it on Instagram, but I just want to announce it on here. I came out with my own little self-care box. Let's talk about it really quickly. I should have done this at the beginning of this video because half of you guys are gone now. I'm I'm a natural, and now you guys know I love I'm a natural. I've been talking about I'm a natural since like 2012. Like, she started and she still is a Black owned small business here in Ottawa. And when I started using shea butter and I found her shea butter, which is a whipped luxurious shea butter, I was like, oh my God, I'm never even going to bother doing my own shea butter because she has it. She has the formula down packed. I've used it on my body and hair for years. In any case, we partnered and came out with a self-care box. This box is not just about products, you guys. It's about giving you a tropical vacation. It's going to bring Cancun to you because every single product in here is scented to give you a tropical paradise experience. And I love it. You are actually going to get a bunch of goodies in here for your self-care day. Take time for you, sis, because your ex, he has to go and you need to completely block him off. We don't have energy for that. Before you start your business, though, let's start fresh. Let's start proper. Let's light a candle. Oh, you guys, this thing smells so good. If you want to feel like you just walked or got off the plane to your all-exclusive vacation, this is it. Light your candle, and then you're going to get in the shower and use your handmade soap, okay? Lather your loofah, okay, girl? And scrub the bad energy from your body. Scrub the rumors. Scrub people that are talking behind your back. They all got to go. Everyone that has something to say, sis, you are about to start your business tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You don't have time for them. Once you are done, you're going to dip into your Island Vibe Exfoliating Body Scrub. This one's my favorite. It melts. It's made with sugar, first of all. It's like a sugar scrub. It melts into your fingers. And you just want to ever so gently rub this on your body. You are going to leave the shower exfoliated and moisturized, okay? You can get me to stop using raw shea butter on my hair or oils on my hair, but you cannot tell me nothing when it comes to this melanin, okay? Once you get out of the shower and you rinse your little scrub, you, my friend, are going to make sure you're still a little damp and then put in your body butter. Yes. Hot girl summer. We outside. It's not a thing of the past. This is what's going on right now. You better get yourself a box. Now, once winter come around, though, I got you. I have a body oil, okay? Because ashiness is never cute. It's not cute. Ashiness has never been cute. Ashiness is not going to be cute in the future, okay? So you better hit those elbows and those knees 3 times. Okay? Get yourself an oil. Everything that you need is in the box. And she's so cute, you guys. It's tropical themed. Everything will remind you of the island. So if you're interested in purchasing, the link will be down below. Okay? So many are sending me emails. It's crazy. I need to put my thing on silence because y'all are sliding and you're like, girl, gimme. So I'll leave the pinned comment for a little bit just because if I put the link to my box, then it's going to go away and you guys are just not going to know you have it, right? Jen at itsjenj.com. Send me an email. Cool. Now, let's see if we can put the box in here somewhere so that you can purchase if you want to. Only if you want to. Instagram is where the link is at. That's where it resides. There we go. Oh, it looks ugly. Ooh, why does it look so ugly? There we go. That looks better. Why am I like this? I don't know. Everything has to be perfectly done when it comes to Jen J. All right. To use all these products all at once. What do you mean? For my hair or for my body? You don't have to use them all at once if it's for my body. I don't use the oil right now. I just use the whipped body cream. But when it comes to the oil, I use it in the winter. Especially to hit those like elbows, girl. And this box has been coming to fruition since like November. It's been so long. It's crazy. This pandemic made everything so hard to find. It's been such a stressful journey. That's probably why I broke down on Instagram or on YouTube, sorry. Does anyone know anyone who has been doing this method for years and has significant and consistent growth retention, like hair down to the waist or butt? That's a very good question when it comes to no oil and butter, because everyone's like, you know, everyone that's using this method, they have short hair. I don't understand. I don't see someone with hair down their backs. However, you know, I know several women that's been using oils and butters and have hair down their backs. And the thing with oils and butters is not that they're bad. That's my thing when it comes to it. I think it's just still a matter of how you take care of your hair. Are you careful when you're detangling your hair? Are you washing your hair once a week or every 2 weeks max, unless you're in the protective style? Are you, did I say that already? Detangling with care? Or are you making sure that your hair is sectioned when you're handling hair? Are you moisturizing your hair consistently? Especially if you're not going to wash once a week. You have to keep moisturizing your hair. Those are key. Water is key. That's very much the same when it comes to the two methods. Being consistent is the same when it comes to the two methods. Coating your hair with something is the same when it comes to the two methods. So you're moisturizing with water and you're sealing that moisture. Now, the things and like using a ton of products is still the same when it comes to both of these methods. I've seen people use tertiary gels. Okay. So you can use a shampoo. You can use a conditioner. You can use gel number 1, gel number 2, gel number 3. When does it end? You said this was simple. You said it was going to be fast. Like, it's fast. It may be faster depending on how fast you get. But it took me 5 hours the first day. The first time I did it. Second week, it took me 3 hours. And last week was still about 3 hours. Like, it takes a long time. And, like, when you're figuring it out, people say it takes them an hour, including drying time. I'm like, how short is your hair? And how fast are you? Because for me, I got to, like, make sure that I take care of my hair. Because the way you care for your hair, that's what's important. I'm just preaching for no reason. Thank you. My glasses are so gorgeous, said Justine. She's gonna sign up. Bye, Sandra. Oh, it's past midnight in Ghana. Oh my God, girl, go to sleep. Thank you for joining in. I'm probably gonna get up out of here soon. It's been an hour and a half almost. An hour and 17 minutes. Whoever's gonna watch this live is not gonna watch the whole thing. Does anyone know anyone who has been? Oh yeah, I've read that already. When I wash my hair and pre-poo and follow your tips in your videos, it made wash day easier. Thank you. Because how you washing your hair matters. And not only is it easier, but it's also more gentle on your hair. So if I continue doing this no oil, no butter, whatever you want to call it, I will go back to washing my hair in sections. I washed my hair last time and it wasn't in sections, especially when you clarify. Just like you, my hair gets super tangled when it's clarified because it's just stripped of everything. So I didn't like it. I don't love clarifying shampoos. I never loved clarifying shampoos. Although when I use this one, I felt like this one is a lot softer or gentler on your hair. But this one is when I tell you, nothing is going to pass this shampoo. This shampoo is going to get it all out. All of it out. That's it. If you use this once a year and you continue to use your oil and butters, you're probably good. Where are we at? Thank you about the self-care box. Ooh. Star Puppy gave excellent tips to turn your candles into wax melts so you can keep them for years. Ooh, interesting. I need to check out Star Puppy. I love Star Puppy. Everyone does. The way she edited her videos is just hilarious. I just feel like, you know what, Star Puppy and I, if we ever like met and sat down and talked, like we'll just have a good conversation. You know what I mean? Like she just seems like she's sound in the head. I vibe with her, she vibe with me. Like Star Puppy, come on girl. If you don't know me, let's meet. Hi. I'm Jen. How are you? I make natural hair videos too. You know what? Star Puppy will like the no oil, no butter thing, I think. The way Fluff Nugget is set up. I'm just saying. Hey, I've seen your wash day video. It helped me out a lot since I don't have a wash day routine. Oh, thank you. I love it when you guys let me know that my videos are helpful, because sometimes as a creator, you want to create videos that are helpful, but nowadays that's not really what gets you paid anymore. You gotta do this like trendy stuff, and I hate it. Whatever. But I also don't want to be broke in these streets. If you want me to afford this big old bottle next time, I gotta make trendy ass videos. Anyway, y'all know I'm a mess. Will this be your permanent method? Everyone wants to know. I don't know yet. I think I will definitely tweak certain things. I wouldn't make it. I don't know. It depends on how it goes after I master this, because there's so many different things that you can do. I think I may just keep it based on what I want. So if I know I'm just going to put my hair in a protective style, I'll probably use butters. If I know that I want a style that's going to be fluffy and soft, I probably would do this. It depends on the results that I'm looking for, right? I think that's how I'm going to go about it, because I like to do things with my hair. I like to style it. I like to change it up. I don't want to like feel I'm only doing this wash and goes or just doing this one thing. That's boring to me. This is why I don't keep up with working out, because once I do like 1 week of a workout, I need to switch it up. I get bored of things really easily. Even with oils and butters, I was getting kind of bored, which is why I kind of wanted to pivot into like other type of videos that would trigger my creativity a little bit more versus just hair care. Don't get me wrong, I love hair, I always will, but it was just I was taking care of my hair for the same way for over 10 years. So this is very like interesting to me. I'm like, ooh, let's see. Let's check it out. What's my typical routine right now with the oil and butter detox? So it's once a week. I wash my hair, and I'll wash it twice, depending. The first day I did the detox, I did the Paul Mitchell and the Weedat shampoo, and then I condition. So you just use a regular conditioner, no deep conditioning. So while I'm in the shower, just put it in, detangle your hair, and then rinse it out. And then you put your gels. So the first day I put my gels outside of the shower, but the second time I did my gels in the shower. And you set your hair into a wash and go, and that's it. You leave it for a week, and the next week you wash it again. So the second week I used just the moisturizing shampoo, but I shampooed twice. And then same thing, condition and style. So gel in the shower and the mousse. This time around, I used the clarifying shampoo. So the third week, clarifying shampoo and moisturizing shampoo. And then conditioner, this gel, the Uncle Funky gel, and Innocent gel. And I did this last Thursday that just passed. And this is what my hair looks like. She started out very, like, much more defined, but I used too much gel. So, I mean, there's a lot of tweaking that needs to be done, basically is what I'm saying. But my hair feels really soft. That's the thing. I don't know if you can even tell. Like, the way she's just bouncing back, you probably could tell that she's, you know what I mean? She's moisturized. You know how our hair is when she has water in it? Like, she's chilling. She really feels like I wouldn't want to put water. And I feel like if I put water in my hair, she's probably going to get gummy. That's the thing, too. So, when it comes to, I think, the Uncle Funky, or I don't know which one. I have to do some more research. There are humectants. They have humectants. They're going to put a lot of water in your hair. So if you've ever used vegetable glycerin, that's what your hair feels like. Vegetable glycerin is a humectant, or honey, and they have this like sticky tendency. So if you use too much of it, then it's going to be sticky. And my hair at least felt a lot more stickier than before. No, a lot less stickier than when I started. But the first day, especially back there, girl, it was so sticky. I was just like, I could go like this and my hair would go. I didn't like it. I don't love the stickiness. But yeah, like you can tell she's just moisturized. And yes, girl, shrinkage is the same as ever. You can't get around her. If you use a hooded dryer and if you use a gel that has a lot of hold, because there's different gels that has more hold depending on what you want, then you should get less shrinkage. And even with the Uncle Funky, I think if I use less Uncle Funky and more water, then I will have more weight to my hair. It's not going to shrink as much. So they say. I just haven't gotten there yet. I don't know how to do it. Classic Curl says, this is the only routine I've ever done on my natural hair. I've been natural most of my life, so I'm confident that this method works. I've never believed in oils, butters, and all of that sealing stuff. Okay, first of all, all of that sealing stuff. Anyways, yeah, I think it's a good way of taking care of your hair. I think it's a matter of preference. Okay, a lot of it is preference. It depends on what you like, because oils and butters don't grow your hair. Method does. Products don't grow your hair. Method does. If you're running through your hair with like a comb, you're not really careful, you're not taking your time when you're detangling, your hair's going to break. Your hair is not something that you do quickly within 10 minutes. You never know until you try. Use like quality products. You'll never go back. It's a huge difference. I sure was. How did you know? Unfortunately, I developed an allergy to mineral oil, so I can no longer use hair grease. I don't know about allergies. My hair was sticky with Uncle Funky this weekend too. It took forever to dry. Yeah, if you use too much and you not enough water, she gonna be sticky. Excuse my wording, but girl, I know what you mean, sis. Classic curls. I know what you mean. Is melanin hair care black soap shampoo considered a clarifying one? Yes, that one I love and I use weekly. Yeah, it's considered clarifying. However, I don't know the pH of it. So when Whitney came out with it, she said it was a clarifying shampoo, and I assume she did her work. But I don't know how clarifying it is, because when it comes to, like I said, shampoos, there's a spectrum. There's really clarifying that's supposed to really cleanse your hair, and there is not so harsh on your hair. So I would say melanin hair care is probably kind of similar to this one. Possibly a bit more moisturizing, because there's a bunch of oils in the melanin hair care one, but it's still considered clarifying. And yes, I agree, it's a good one. I like it too. You have to emulsify Uncle's Funky really well in your hands. It should feel slippery on the hair. That's sticky. That's sticky if it does not sticky, I guess is what you mean. If it does, and more water. Yeah, I emulsify too, says. I don't know. I think it's just if you use too much, even if you emulsify or not, it's gonna get you. Bottom line is marketing will have you do all kind of crazy things. Doesn't mean it's right. That's true. Anyway, so yeah, I feel like, oh, it's 8:38. We had a good time, right? I'm almost done. Once I'm done this little, there's nothing left. But once I'm done, we're going to start wrapping down, you know? It looks like I'm done. I also submit the natural hair care has changed. It's not new. We as Black women did have long, healthy hair before relaxers and all of these new products. It's so much more than just products. It is. I agree. It's so much more than just products. The Eagles lover is so woke. It's a matter of caring for your hair. Like relaxers, first of all, it's a chemical, right? It wasn't just affecting your hair. It was affecting your body. It was affecting your bloodstreams. It was affecting your unborn child. Relaxers were just really harsh. It was burning you. Being natural, I think, is the best way to go when it comes to caring for your hair. Because I mean, you can still do wigs, you can still do frontals. Not that I would recommend, but you can. There's so much you can still do. But like in terms of being healthy, chemicals. Relaxers were chemicals. They weren't healthy. There's different ways of just taking care of your hair, and times have changed. That's another thing too, right? Something that our grandmother did or my mom did. For example, I said I wouldn't use big ends at Walmart to dye my hair. That's just personal preference because I just kind of feel like there's better products out there. But I don't know if these products ever even updated their formulas. For example, organics came out, and apparently the organics line, the shampoo and conditioner, so many of the different lines has like cancer causing agent or whatever. It's like in 2021, what do you mean? Like, we know what these ingredients do. Did you know and didn't do anything, or did you really just find out? I don't understand. Anyways, I don't want to gossip. This was a really great chat. Have a good evening. Good evening, Eagles lover. Have a good one. How are we feeling? Do we want to end it? Or are we going to bed? I feel like everybody's going to bed. Actually, no. There's still quite a bit of you guys in here. How we feel? We feel good about this? We still want to chat? Because, I mean, my guests aren't here yet. So, why not? Want to keep it going. I agree. I was put off by the delivery at first, but once you get past it and listen, they make so much sense. I agree. Oh yeah, I was just talking about that. I got totally sidetracked. I completely agree. The delivery of the message was harsh. I didn't agree with it. I feel like there can be a lot of improvement there, and you can tell that they really tamed down on their messaging now. Though they realize that, okay, we need to calm down, because it was just like, you're being rude. You're being rude for no reason. And also attacking influencers. I feel some sort of way about that. I'm an influencer. And like, we weren't doing anything out of malice. If anything, like, imagine 2012 when there was nothing out there when it comes to black hair care. We were all figuring out our hair. Okay? And we found ways to take care of our hair that clearly yields a lot of results. There's a lot of people with hair down their backs doing oils and butters. It really isn't about like just the oil and butter. I swear to God, it's like how you take care of your hair. And if you do use oil and butters, just make sure you clean your scalp. Don't put oil on your scalp, at least not as much as we do. Don't put a ton of butters, a ton of oil, a ton of products on your hair like that, and be consistent. Also, make sure that you clarify your hair once in a while. Oh, I don't know about the body wash stuff. Yeah, if you own organic stuff, girl, just gently, I don't know, make sure maybe if they're giving some payout or something, make sure that you can get some, but gently don't use it anymore. No. Maybe wrap it up. I mean, if you've been using it, perhaps you can finish it. I don't want to waste money, but I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. There's like, there are entire lines of stuff, like the Candy Johnson, even the influencer partnerships. All of them had some sort of like, yikes, don't do. Guys, keep liking the video. Yes, like this video, comment, interact, you guys. And then go back to my page and like watch some of my just let it play, you know, as you shower, let my channel play so that even muted. It's so hard out here for black influencers. I'm not gonna lie. Hold up. Let me turn the light's a little bright. It's real out here for influencers. It's really hard. And that's true. Influencers are not all stylists, but the other thing too is the fact that not all stylists are on the same page. Make it make sense, you know what I mean? Like, it's not just influencers. Stylists say to do this. Stylists are using oil and butters too. Oh, is it too dark now? Let me know if it's too dark. Why do I look so shiny? Ah! Anyways, it's fine. It's fine. I will have less wrinkles when I'm 50. What was I talking about? Yeah, all the stylists aren't even on the same page. So, I don't know. Make it make sense. Do you still use 4C only? So, ever since I started the detox, I stopped using all of the products that I had. right before the detox, yes, I was still using 4C only. And low-key, I miss the 4C only dip conditioner. Oh, I love that dip conditioner. It's so good. It was my thing. And like, I don't think there's anything wrong with like using these products now. Like, I think everything that we have, you think I'm gonna throw away hair products? No way, Jose. Have you seen any of Jennifer Rose videos? I have seen the videos that Jennifer Rose is the lady on Twitter, by the way, that I was telling you guys about. I've seen some of her videos, the one that she has on Twitter. Some of them are really long though, and like it's not a video created for a viewer's pleasure. Like, it's just while she's doing someone's hair type video. You know what I mean? Like, as a creator, I get it. She's not putting on a video like to teach like that. She's just showing you what she quickly does. So a lot of these videos too becomes difficult to follow. No shade. That's not even put out to no one in particular. I don't know. You know, people like to twist influencers' word. Jen J said, this is no shade to anybody. But a lot of salon owners or people on Instagram, they'll show you what they're doing, but they're not telling you all of it because they want you to visit their salon. That's another thing too now. I feel like there's going to be this issues with stylists because everybody's going to know how to do their hair at home. I don't know. So they don't want to tell you the products they're using. They don't want to tell you the how, because even if you buy these products, there's still a learning curve as to how to get it right. For example, I use Uncle Funky's and I have a ton, especially back there, girl. Oh, a ton of products back there. I don't know what I did. She's so sticky. Woo. Like, you could, look. Can you hear that? I don't know if you can hear. Wait, girl. Let me see if you can hear it. You can hear my finger? I need you to hear it. Okay. I don't know. I put it straight on my mic so you could hear it. But you can have a ton of products. So understanding how to actually go use the products and take care of your hair is a thing. So stylists don't really want to tell you all of that. Plus, they're all doing something different. I don't even know. I can't keep up. Sometimes you just have to like commit, do something, and then when it comes to the gel department, use different gels, use different combinations, see how your hair likes it, because that's also a thing. Just because you don't like a particular gel doesn't mean that the whole method is trash. It's taking me time with Uncle Funky. A year later, but I get it. A year later, I do go back to my stylist once a month. Aren't you lucky? And there's some areas that don't really have there's a lot. What was I gonna say? I forgot. Oh, there's a lot of people. That's another thing. When it comes to, for example, me, I would love to go to a salon and get my hair done, but I don't trust anybody around here. Like in Canada, I haven't seen like curly girl salons like that. Like maybe if I go to Toronto, but I'm not about to get someone that doesn't know to jack my hair up. That we have so many triggers when it comes to our hair. It's crazy. Gels is a trigger. Going to a salon is a trigger, especially if you have like 4C hair. Yeah, we hate to say it, but a lot of stylists, especially back in the day, did not know how to take care of thick or girl, it's 4C hair. I don't know how to describe it. You know what I mean. Like, especially if you have thicker strand, high density, rougher surface texture. A lot of stylists jacked us up. Look, it took Veronica 5 years to find a natural stylist. Girl, are you in Canada? Where you at? Drop the name. If you needed them, you should have gone to see them and pay. Yeah, I don't know. I think when it comes to the stylists, do we expect professional stylists to be giving away free advice on YouTube? I don't think we expect professional stylists to give away free advice. However, if they're saying that everyone's doing it wrong, then perhaps you should give us a little something. I don't think the fact that you give it away means that no one's going to see you or see your business. I think that's the misconception. The two can exist. If you really want to help people, at the end of the day, for example, influencers, we all started giving advice for free. Like, sure, maybe we're professional, but you know how much time it takes to create content and edit it and think of a concept and da-da-da-da? It's a full-time job, and we did it for free. I did it for free for like 8 years because I just love helping other people. I don't know. water. What's your hair type? How often do you wash your hair? I guess you could say my hair type is 4C, and I wash my hair weekly. This is not a lot. There's not a lot in Canada for sure, but in my city, Montreal's getting better. Yeah, Montreal's better, and Toronto's better. Vancouver's good too, actually. I've seen a few in Vancouver. Veronica's in Orlando. Honestly, I feel like if I travel, I'm going to like travel around my hair appointments. Like I'm gonna go to someone. I really want to see. I want to see like if a professional do my hair, what it's going to be like. It was after people started to flock to them and started using the methods see growth that the brands got on board. Ooh, I feel like that's a deep conversation. What are you guys talking about? Felicia and things I love. What y'all talking about? Huh? Fill me in. I don't want to go back up too much. Some still don't. I don't trust them. I don't know. It's hard. Have you tried Jello shot? Yes, that's the one that I was talking about earlier. I tried the first botanical, I guess, gel. I think it's botanical. Don't take my word don't take my word for it from it. I don't know. It's the Jello shot gel. That one has a strong hold. Okay, just beware. It has a strong hold, and they recommend you use a leave-in conditioner under, and that's another thing. So with this method, they say leave-in conditioners, you don't need them. Why do you need a leave-in conditioner? Which is very backwards. I'm just like, what? But that's because the gels are formulated with such high content of like moisture in them, and you are going to leave a lot of water in your hair already. You don't need a leave-in conditioner. That's just an extra layer that you're adding to your hair that you don't need. Girl, I don't know. But anyways, so with Jello shot, I would say I would use it as a topper gel. So maybe like Uncle Funky under and Jello shot on top, just because I feel like it has a strong hold. So if you don't use a leave-in conditioner, it may leave your hair crunchy. Personally, that's what I would say. But it's not a bad gel. It's pretty good. And a lot of it too depends on your hair texture or density, I would say, or even like if you have thick strands or fine strands. There's so many different like factors that can affect your results. It's really complicated, and it's interesting when it comes to your hair. There's so many different variables. So what works for one person may not work for another person. Same thing with oil and butters, right? Like if you had low porosity before and you just felt like your hair was coated and you had a bunch of product buildup, then don't use it. Try this method. Try something else. And I think especially with low porosity women, I think this method will be better, because then you can definitely use a lighter gel. You can use different things that's not going to like coat and stay on your hair. And by the way, the gels are supposed to be water soluble, so when you go to wash your hair again, then it's not going to be hard to take out. So they say. We have stylists, but you need to really research. Not all natural stylists know what they're doing. I agree. Not all natural stylists know what they're doing at all. They may be great for sew-ins, not wash and go. Proceed with caution. You know what? That's a very good point. There is natural hair stylist, or like a natural hair care person, and there is a braider, or someone that does weaves, or someone that does a specific style. Now those are the women that tells you come with your hair washed, detangled, ready, blow dried, or whatever, because they are just braiding. I'm not here to take care of your hair. I'm not here to make sure that your hair is healthy. I want your hair, your style to look good. That is what basically you're paying them for. And at the end of the day, some of them really don't even care what your hair looks like under. So beware. They may braid your hair too tight or want you to blow dry your hair. Make sure that it's dry. There's nothing on it, because who cares what your hair looks like as long as your frontal looks good. So beware. There's two different types. They're not the same. There's people that are going to wash your hair, take care of your hair, detangle your hair for you, and they are skilled in the art of natural hair. Because not everybody knows how to actually take their time to detangle thick density hair. Not a lot of people would do that. You know what? So let's talk about the topic of porosity real quickly. So according to the Stylist, and I always have to refer back because it's not me. They basically said that high porosity hair low-key doesn't exist. Crazy, huh? So they said that you will have high porosity hair you don't grow high porosity hair. It happens as a result of something. It could be coloring, it could be consistent heat or whatever. So there's something that you have to do that will affect the cuticles that will leave them either open or missing. So if for me, I've tested my porosity and I feel like I have high porosity. And on top of that, if I wash my hair and leave the shower, my hair is dry within an hour and a half, 2 hours, if I don't put anything on it, okay? Which is very an indication of high porosity. But they say that high porosity basically doesn't exist. And I'm just like, this is quite confusing. So what is my porosity? Is it actually normal? Because that doesn't even make sense, how fast my hair will dry. And it also, they said that styles, for example, can also damage your cuticles. So if you do a lot of protective styling, okay. I mean, I guess I do a lot of protective styling, but are you saying my hair is damaged then? I don't know. And all of these things are just, it's all so different. So if you have high porosity and love your oils and butters, so did I. I have my high porosity and love my oils and butters, and I actually think that it depends. It's a matter of preference. If you love oils and butters and did not like the feeling of oil and butters, so like oiliness, and you don't want your oily pillow, you don't want to get breakouts because of all the oils, so use less oil. That could be a solution, or try this out and see what happens. What else? These gels are not new to us, though. We've been using them. We've used a leave-in and some form of botanical gels in my hair since I started my natural hair journey. Well, you know what? Uncle Funky is not new. I remember Uncle Funky from when I started my, I don't want to say started, but way back when I was a young thing on YouTube. But the idea of gel never really like piqued my interest, so I actually never really tried it. And I think a lot of these gels are not new, but they weren't really talked about like that in the hair community. I think a lot of us avoided gels, one, and on top of that, a lot of us avoided cleansing our scalp and our hair. Okay, not everybody used shampoos or a clarifying shampoo, right? And apparently, you need to consistently be using, not consistently, like I say, a clarifying shampoo, you should clarify at least once every 3 months. 4 months maybe, depending on your activity. It all depends. It depends on your activity level. It depends of what your hair is exposed to. It depends if you work out and you sweat a lot. It depends if you naturally produce a bunch of sebum. So all of these factors will determine if you need to clarify your hair or not. Someone said, sorry if they missed it. So between Innocence and Uncle Funky together, I know it's a lot of gel. Are you experiencing an itchy scalp? No, actually my scalp, I haven't even thought about my scalp at all. Interesting. Let me see if I can get in there. I don't know if I can get in there. My scalp is not itchy. I want to say, okay, it doesn't feel like I have a lot of sebum. I don't have a ton of the gel on my scalp though. It's not like I'm parting my scalp and putting gel in there. So it's more on your strands. And on top of that, the first week I did this, my hair started itching around day 4. The second week, my hair started itching around day 5. And this week, I did my hair on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So this is 3 days in, and I don't have any itchiness yet. So maybe that will help you. Someone said, gels don't do anything for my hair. I love oils and butters. Lots of love. Thank you, Sass. And if you like your your oils and butters, use your oils and butters. Don't let anybody online bully you. If you take anything from this life, this is what I want you to walk away with, okay? 1, get my self-care box. 2, don't let anybody online bully you into using something that you don't want to use. You love your oils and butters. Use your oils and butters, girl. You better use them. And make sure that you keep your hair moisturized. Spritz your hair with some water. Wash your hair consistently. Like, don't you let anybody bamboozle you into buying $60 gel. Do you have $60 first of all? And if you want to spend $60 on gel, and if you like your oils and butter, use your oils and butters. It's a matter of preference. Jen Jackson, ooh, whoever did this, a very good idea. If you really want to catch my attention, like tag my name. I don't know how she did it. Ask Christy Dixon. Let them know how to do this. She tagged my name and it really like pops out. It's like red. Will you explain sebum? Sebum is something that you naturally produce. This is what our body, our sebaceous glands, which we have all over our pores or our scalp or whatever, it produces sebum. And sebum is a substance. Back in the day, they said that it was very similar to jojoba oil, which is what a lot of people use jojoba oil on their scalp. But it's basically your body's own lotion for your scalp. Okay? Now, the problem with sebum or using oils or a bunch of butters on our scalp is that we're coating our scalp with, I don't know, whatever, castor oil, and now your sebum can't peep through. And your sebum is supposed to peep through and kind of like go down the strands of your hair and moisturize your hair naturally. Now, the other problem with, I guess, kinky hair is the sebum is not able to travel down your hair shaft as easily as it would with, let's say, Becky. And you know how Becky always says, my hair is so oily if I don't wash it within 2 days. Well, that's because Becky's hair is straight and sebum just slide right down. However, with us, we have kinks, curls, coils. Maybe we use some oils, and now it's hard for the sebum to go down the strand of our hair, which is another reason why our hair is naturally on the drier side. And that's why we want to coat our hair with apparently gels or butters to keep in the hydration. Am I going to continue using the oils and butters? I'm not sure yet. I have to experiment a lot. At least that's my thing for now. I may alternate, see how I feel. True, get to know your hair and do what works for your hair. We all need to say and hear this over and over. Yes, you guys do. Yeah, the Uncle Funky gel is not cheap, Tyrona. As much as you're like, oh my God, use this and that and use this and da-da-da. And it's like, well, this is a lot of money. This is a really big tub, though. The smaller thing of Uncle Funky is $30. So, I mean, $30 is basically where hair products are at now, kind of. Okay, Jen, this was great live. I really enjoyed listening to you, and I can relate to all of it. Also, I just ordered my Paradise box. Hey. She just ordered her box here. Shout out to Miyoshi McCree. I'm going to say first and last name. Thank you, Miyoshi. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for riding with me. Thank you for joining this live. You're a real one. Maybe the gel usage or lack thereof has a lot to do with texture or for those who do wash and goes often. Because I've been doing this method since I went natural in 2011. Ooh. But my sis who is 4B4C avoid gels, etc. I agree. It depends on how, it's a matter of preference, what you like. And I don't actually hate this. I feel like my hair is quite soft, but I don't really love a sticky feeling. That's kind of like my thing so far. I think there's a lot of room for improvement, but it really comes down to preferences. Like all things I love said, it comes down to preferences. And that's just a fact. Maybe I like body butters or creams because I have I say I have dry skin, but I think my skin is just regular. But I love to put a nice body lotion on. That's my thing. I take my time in the shower. Body oil all up in my elbows. I like being nice and hydrated. But someone may say, oh, you're greasy. And it's like, well, okay, well, do what you want. Stay with your ashy knees. I'm not judging you. Don't judge me. I guess the question is, how do you navigate between using this no oil and protective styling? For instance, Marley Twist. All right, so that's a very good question. When it comes to protective styling, they say that it's a choice. However, understand that it's not a healthy hairstyle. Ooh, so deep. So deep. Like, what you mean? And the reason being is because when you put your hair in a protective style for a long time, you're not able to get water onto your hair, and water is hydration. That's how you hydrate your hair, is by soaking it in water. So You hydrate your hair, first of all, by cleansing it so there isn't any coating on top of it, and now water is able to go in. So cleansing, water goes in, that's how you hydrate your hair. So with protective styling, the issue is that we leave our hair in protective styles for a long time and our hair just dries up. So I would say the way you would navigate it is to not do protective styles like long term. So let's say you want to get braids for the summer, get braids for the summer, sis. You want to get braids for the month of July because, it's hot girl summer, do it. And then after that, make sure that you condition your hair. Then you can do a treatment like a more protein treatment, a deep conditioner. You need to have a reason, they say, to use a deep conditioner, not just use deep conditioners for no reason. So after you come out of protective style, for example, you may want to use a protein deep conditioner to get your strands back up and then keep hydrating your hair and continue. So that's how I feel like you would go back and forth. But again, it's a matter of preference. Look at things I love. She is tagging me. Yes, sis, I can see my name. I will read your comment. She said, and I know so many YouTubers / bloggers who have been using these gels, etc. You mean like the botanical gels? My hair always has single strand knots and I'm trying to prevent it, but it's like nothing I do helps. There is no such thing as preventing single strand knots, okay? It's normal. It's part of having curly, tightly coiled hair. The way that you manage single strand knots is by getting a trim. Now, this is something that we don't want to hear, but you should be regularly trimming your hair so that you can get rid of split ends, single strand knots, whatever. So that is how you and also keeping your hair. I like to add keeping your hair moisturized, because once your hair is moisturized, it's easier to comb out your hair. It's not marrying and tugging and whatever and creating this knot. So keep your hair hydrated and trim consistently. You don't need to take out a lot of hair when you trim your hair. I think a lot of us just, we care so much about our hair, so we don't want to cut it. But if you want long hair, get into the habit of getting regular trims. 3-4 times a year. That's it. I'm a twist out girl, so how do I do the detox without using gels? If you do twist out, you don't need to use gels. You can use the dew, like mousse. So they suggest 2 mousses, Nairobi mousse and Most Def mousse by the dew. The dew is so hard to find. I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to smuggle it in Canada. If anybody knows where I can get it, that's not like $30 shipping to Canada, let me know. And don't say Chloré, because Chloré is sold out. But yeah, you can use mousse when you do your twist outs or braid outs, etc. But make sure that you set your hair. So mousse is heat activated, so you need to sit under the dryer or something. And apparently they say if you're natural, you need to always have a blow dryer, or not blow dryer, sorry, a hooded dryer. But yeah, so sit under the dryer and do your twist out, and it's going to last you a week. So you don't have to use gels for your twist out. You just have to use the mousse. Hey gorgeous. Oh my god, not all of you guys are tagging me. It's all red. Hilarious. Okay, you know what? If you really want to get my attention, just keep tagging me. Hey gorgeous. While you're doing this, would you be down to try making your own gel? Flaxseed. Oh, do you know a good recipe? If you know a good recipe for a gel, I would be totally down. Slide in my email. Send me an email if you know how. I would totally be down. My god, you guys. Okay, they always say to move in silence, but ever since I started using these products, like, you know what if I came out with like a Jen J line? Like, do all these experimentation, find what works for my hair, and it'll be like, I don't know what the name would be. I can't believe I'm putting this out there. Oh, it's making my hands sweaty. I can't talk about it. I'm a terrible influencer when it comes to business. It's not. I'm so afraid to fail. That's what it is. It'll be interesting though, right? A Jan J 44C hair line. Okay, anyways, moving on. My hands are sweaty. Lots of love from Jamaica. Jamaica's in the building. The dew mousse. Yeah, everybody's like, oh my god, use mousse, sis, use mousse. Is sulfur cleansing shampoo good? Ooh, I don't know. I've never used sulfur cleansing shampoo. But I feel like any shampoo is fine. Just shampoo your hair twice. Okay, how about that? Whatever shampoo you have at home, use it twice and really like go into your scalp and like just scrub your scalp with your fingers. Like in rotation, cover your hair with a plastic bag for 20 minutes while you have the shampoo in and do your own detox. Whatever shampoo you have at home. Okay, you know what? Before you leave this life, promise me, y'all, whatever shampoo or conditioner you have at home, the products you have at home, use them. Except for the gel part. The gel, it depends on the gel. You may want to use something under the gel first because some of these old gels are very drying, and I understand that, and I would never tell you to go use a bunch of gel. But your shampoo and conditioner, use them all. Somebody said to look up curly chemistry on YouTube to make your own line with a chemist. Yes! You know what? Let me write her down. Somebody else said that the same thing too. Like, who told me that the other day? This is the second time that somebody dropped her name. So, I'm going to look into it. Ah! You remember when I told you about, take the day after I finish this live, I'm going to do my skincare. I've already showered, but I'm just going to put this in for shameless plug-in. I would have done my self-care, and tomorrow we're going to get back to business, okay? We're going to get this done. Self-care line is, well, partnership is out. How about a Gen J line? Let's figure it out. And whatever you are thinking about that makes you nervous and makes your palms sweaty, promise me you're going to do it too. So next year, when something pops out, pop, 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 you can be like, sis, me too. You remember that live you did on July 11th? It really helped me out. Let's all like level up. Ooh, everybody already loves curly chemistry. Good. I feel like I know her, right? She has an ebooks around ingredients and such. Okay. Beauty Club outlet is located in Cambridge, Ontario. Ooh, what is this? Is that a salon, beauty club, or is it like where I can get products? I'm such a junkie. My God. Beauty Club outlet. If I don't write it down, I'm going to forget. I love that you accept your 4C hair for what it is. Currently doing no butters and oil, and you have been great to watch. I hope you guys enjoy my videos. Like, I've been really loving creating them. I just feel like my creativity is just, I'm passionate about what I do. I'm passionate about creating videos. I love it. I hate slapping videos together quickly. That's just one of the things that I don't enjoy. But editing it or taking my time thinking about it, that's how I exercise my brain, and I love that. So I'm happy you enjoy my videos because I enjoy making them. The Dew is sold. Black owned. Sold out. Oh no, sold out. It's sold out everywhere. I swear to God. Like, I can't find the Dew. Like, why do I need to travel to the States to smuggle hair products in Canada? Like, what do I need to do? Why is it so hard? Ugh. Anyways. I recommend Synergia. Is that how you say her name? Lifestyle channel. Okay. You know what? If you guys have any channel that you think I will enjoy watching, especially in the lifestyle content category, drop the name, drop the name. Let's share. Haiti, I learned so much from you. I have the same hair type. Oh, I'm so happy you have learned a lot from me. All right, do we have any more questions, or are we good? Did we get our self-care box? Like, how are we feeling? Let me know. How are we feeling? It's been 2 hours. I could sit here and talk not all day. I'm introverted. I'm gonna need like several days to recover. I've learned so much about myself in therapy. It's been really good. My brother texted me. I don't know. This music is giving me, I don't know, Jamaican vibes or something. What is this? Spaghetti on the Island. That's the name. What a name. Spaghetti on the Island. Wow, wow, wow. All right. I think, I mean, I don't know if we have any more questions. Do we have any more questions? It's 3 a.m. and Loretta is still here. Wow, sis, I appreciate you. And I'm still here. I must be honest. I bought a whole tub of gel and I have used it once for a wash and go. Never did it again. I was told the gels were bad for my hair. Yeah, listen, gels are not... It depends on... There's 2 types of gels, like I said. There's plastic gels and there's botanical gels. And you want to experiment with botanical gels. Don't do plastic. Don't do the Fantasias, the wet lines, the eco stylers. If you have it, use it and finish it type deal, but they're not going to give you the best results. These gels are very drying, I find. So, I don't know. How do you prevent stickiness for Uncle Funky's gel? Was there any advice given from the stylist? It's methods. Either you're not using enough water or you're using too much gel. So when it comes to Uncle Funky, it's very, very finicky. You have to figure out what works. And I haven't figured it out yet, but too much water, not enough water. So your hair has to be wet, soaking. Like you put your hair under the water and then it's wet. And then you take Uncle Funky and emulsify it and put it like literally as it's soaking. And then once you put Uncle Funky and you spread your hair and you put it all over, you work it through, you go back under the shower and the water literally, and you wet it a little bit and like squish it and then wet it and squish. Your hair has to just be like of water. Like that's how it has to be. And it's crazy like how to do it. It's a very interesting, you gotta get it right path. Easy to get slipped up and then use too much gel, not enough this or not enough that. And even then, like Uncle Funky doesn't have a lot of hold. So now if you want hold, then you have to use another gel to have more hold to your style. So it's just, and now what if you use too much of the other gel? Like it's just so finicky. I'm girl, you can't, just make sure your hair is coated and you'll be fine. Oh, my screen is black. What's going on? Can you guys not see me? The screen is black. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. Oh no, we're having technical difficulties. All right, I think we're just gonna go. It's a sign. I don't know how to fix it. I'm not sure how to fix it. Sorry. No, let's see if I can figure it out. Hold up. I'm still connected. You guys can still hear me, right? If you can hear me, I'm going to try to reconnect. It's so funny because it says I have excellent connection. Oh, you guys can hear me. That is so weird. Maybe it's just my camera. Hold on. I'm going to try to disconnect my camera. All right, my bad, y'all. I think my camera is just dead. That's what it is. What does that look like? Oh my God, now I look super... Can you guys see me? Can you see me now? If that doesn't work, we're just gonna go. Can you see me? Oh, you can see. Now you can see me from my webcam, right? Now I look junky. Just a little bit. right. Well, I guess it's late anyway. Oh, smaller. Weird. I'm telling you guys, lives always, it's just, there's a lot of technical things that happens behind the scene. Sometimes I love it, sometimes I don't. Yes, it's a girl. Hey, we're back. And then we're back. The devil, one more time. Okay, I guess I don't even have to look into my camera anymore. All right, we're good. All right, well, it's been 2 hours. I am going to go and get up out of here. Can you repeat your email for the contest? If you want to email me and be part of the giveaway, my email is Jen. I will type it, Jen at itsjenj.com. Jen at itsjenj.com. Here it is. If you want to win the full, what did I say I was gonna give? Your choice of the Paul Mitchell clarifying shampoo or the Malibu C clarifying shampoo. Keep in mind the Malibu C is a strong clarifier. And then you will also get your conditioner. This is AG Boost. It's a really good apple vinegar conditioner. It's meant to close your cuticles. And then you will get a smaller bottle of Uncle Funky so that you can practice your wash and go. And you will also get one of those Inner Sense I Create Hold shampoo. So you literally will have everything that you need to do this detox. I'm sure you have a regular shampoo at home, okay? Let's not even, okay? Girl, I know you do. You have, just like me, you have a closet that have a ton of products. So, yeah, send me an email if you want to enter. I will pick 3 person. I'll go through the emails. And probably we'll pick someone at random. I don't know. We'll see. And yeah, that's it. And also, if you want to support your girl and get your own box of paradise, it's called A Piece of Paradise. It is a self-care box that I came up with. I'm a natural. We had a blast creating it, and it's basically everything that I love in a box. A little piece of paradise for you. Self-care from head to toe, if you want to. The link is pinned and will also be in the description box down below. All right, well, we're going to get up out of here. Hey, we're going to get up out of here. Hey, we have fun. I have fun. I hope you did too. I hope it wasn't too boring. I hope that you enjoyed yourself. You enjoyed chatting with me. I really feel like I have such a nice connection with you guys online. It's crazy, but I've been making videos online for a really long time. I feel like I grew up. There's so many different aspects of my life that happened as I was online. But one thing that I know for sure within all of these years that I've been online is that I love it. I love the connection. I love connection and connecting, right? It's not the same thing. I love the relationship that we have with one another, whether that is on YouTube, whether that is on Instagram, whatever it is. I love it. And I hope to continue providing these content for you guys. So make sure you support your girl, right? Go follow me on Instagram. Don't be stingy. Perhaps like my last 3 posts. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many things that you guys can do for free that helps us creators. And while you're at it, support all of your other Black creators. A lot of us are just, you think we're doing good, but it's not always the case. A lot of Black creators are struggling. We don't get the same deals as these other white people. Anyways, love you guys. I will see you somewhere out there on the internet. And if you're interested, reach out and chat and say what's up or whatever. Slide in my DMs. Leave a comment. I'll get back to you when I see it, if I see it. But I will. I like to read my comments. You guys know that, especially my DMs. If you slide in my DMs on Instagram, you will get an answer. Even if it's like 2 weeks later, you will get an answer. All right. Love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And I will see you when I see you. Bye. Group hug.